Movies are interesting, aren't they? Doesn't matter what genre of movie you're watching, the main character or hero will be introduced right away to begin winning your heart. And once they've established themselves as the main character, you already trust that everything is going to turn out fine for them. That's just how stories work. If it's a horror film, we all know that the fun-loving doofus, whose name we've already forgotten, is going to be the first to get killed off. But the main character? No way. Too early in the movie. Doesn't matter how many run-ins he has with the bad guy, he'll inevitably escape until we've had our full 2 hours of entertainment. So what happens then when the hero runs into conflicts throughout the movie? What happens when the bad guy jumps on him from out of nowhere and goes for the kill? We throw our hands up and our popcorn up in frustration, turn off the movie, assuming the story's over now? Like, why bother? This guy's life is just too hard. He'll never get through this. I'm out. No way. We lean in. We move to the edge of our seat. We shovel more popcorn in our mouth in anticipation. How's he going to get out of this? How far is this going to go? Is it going to be tough? Hopefully graphic? We know there's going to be a resolution, so we have no fear. So why don't we look at our own problems with this much enthusiasm? What if when that unexpected bill showed up, you leaned forward in excited anticipation, knowing that the money to cover it would show up in the most unexpected and entertaining way, and the day would be saved? What if when you lost that job, you excitedly looked for that better job that was yours the whole time had you only thought to look for it? What if you decided that you are the main character in your story and the story is far from over? What if you decided that life is rigged in your favor and that you literally have nothing to fear? We've all been through the good and the bad. Sometimes experiences are so bad that they leave everlasting emotional wounds. We have a choice, though. We can either let those wounds oppress us, or we can proudly wear them as battle scars from our incredible journey. Those who move beyond unhappy circumstances end up growing and strengthening. They level up like a video game character on an epic quest. They become better equipped to deal with future hardships headed their way. Imagine adopting the outlook of living a life as if it were rigged in your favor. I'll tell you exactly what that would look like. It would enable you to start courageously standing up. You'd be empowered to fearlessly take on any circumstance, knowing everything would all turn out just fine. You'd no longer label situations as hardships. You'd start calling them challenges. The thing you once would have quickly labeled as bad now just is. Inevitably, you'd move into a more peaceful state of mind and naturally start looking at life in a more favorable way. You'd start seeing the beauty in the small things, the sunrise, the roses, the sound of laughter, even music you never allowed yourself to appreciate. You'd become grateful for all the things you have rather than sulking about the things you don't have. Who wouldn't want to live like this? I think we can all agree it's a great way to live your life. So what are we waiting for? I think it's fear. Fear that we will happily walk into a terrible situation that there's no getting out of. Well, how can we know that life is really rigged in our favor and that everything will turn out fine? Well, there's only one way to find out. Test it and test it and test it again until you're convinced. The exercise for today is easy. Decide something awesome is going to happen to you today, and then go for a walk. For this exercise, there's no need to believe for anything specific. You can do that in the JOYkwondo exercise number 9 with the vision board. You can find that exercise at JOYkwondo.com. The purpose of this exercise today is to get you into the habit of actively seeking and noticing the good things that happen to you all day long. Here's how it works. When you know that something awesome is about to happen to you, you'll tend to actively hunt for that awesome thing. It's like waking up on Christmas morning and running to the Christmas tree with rock solid faith that there are presents there waiting for you. So while you walk today, keep your head up and your eyes open for something particularly awesome to happen to you. It's guaranteed to take place. And what's amazing is that when the awesome thing happens to you, you'll wonder, was that the awesome thing that you had coming your way? Or is there something even better coming up around the corner? As a result, you're going to pay better attention to all the awesome things that happen to you when you may have missed them had you not been paying attention. If you want a more advanced level JOYkwondo exercise, choose a problem that you're currently facing and decide it's going to work out just fine. And then actively look for the solution to your problem to miraculously show up out of nowhere.